Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a school counselor? Would you like to be a school counselor? I'm going to tell you how I became a school counselor. Of course, I went to college just like everybody else, and I wanted to do something with my life. In my mind, I first started out as I was like, I'm going to be a PE teacher because I love sports, right? I love playing and doing things. So I became an elementary school PE teacher. Applied for a district here in Southern California. Became an elementary school PE teacher. I had no clue that they even had elementary. Went out, became an elementary school teacher, PE teacher, playing with the kids, teaching them skills. And 3 years, 2 years actually into my job, I noticed there was a counselor, an elementary counselor, walking around, talking to kids, working with kids. So I thought to myself, hey, I could do that. I like talking to kids. I like talking to all the grade levels from kinder all the way through sixth grade. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to be a counselor. So I went over to one of my local universities close to where I live and got my PPS credential. It's called a Pupil Personnel Service Credential. After that, I started applying. So obviously I started applying in the district that I work in, and lo and unbeknownst to me, I got a call from a school in the district. So I go to the interview, I nailed the interview as going for the counselor. And I have a funny story though. One of the things that was interesting is the principal turns to me and she says, well, we really like you. We want to hire you to be the counselor here at our school, but we need to know how you speak Spanish because teachers would like to have a counselor who speaks Spanish. And I was just honest. Be honest. Don't lie. I said, you know what? I understand that you need to get a bilingual counselor, but I don't speak Spanish. You do what you got to do. If you need a counselor that speaks Spanish, then you can go ahead and keep looking. So I left the interview. I was all excited, a little bummed out that they wanted somebody to speak Spanish. Blessing to me, I got a call back and they said, hey, we want to hire you to be the counselor at our school. So I started elementary school counseling. Now, it was quite eye-opening to me because, first of all, I didn't even have kids at the time. By the time I had kids, I became a 10-time better counselor. But at the beginning, it was just trial and error, little by little. You're running around the campus, you're trying to help everybody. You're working with the teachers, you're working with the first graders, then you're working with the sixth graders. Then you're out at the playground and the kids are playing tetherball and they're playing soccer. And you're there to support everybody on the campus, including the administration. The only pitfall, or one of the pitfalls of being an elementary counselor, is there's only one counselor on the campus. So you're not only the counselor to the kids, you're not only the counselor to the teachers, you're also the counselor to the administration. And you feel kind of isolated because the conversations that you have with administration, you can't share with the teachers, right? The conversations that you have with teachers, you can't share with administration because you're supposed to hold your confidentiality, correct? So, and the conversations that you have with the kids, that's supposed to be confidential as well. So you're isolated. You're isolated out there doing your job. It's amazing. It's totally amazing working with the kids. And so after 14 years working in elementary counseling, I got tired of kind of working with the babies. So I was like, I'm ready for middle school. So lo and behold, it came known to me that there was a middle school position open in my district. So I went and applied for it and I got it. And currently right now, I am a middle school counselor. And to tell you the truth, I love it. It was great being an elementary counselor, but I got tired of the babies. I got tired of them always wanting to hug me and touch me and their snot and their boogers and everything that goes on in elementary. Their dirty hands, the bathrooms are disgusting. But I moved over to middle school and I'm currently in my 10th year now as a middle school counselor. And I absolutely love it. The biggest difference though, when I noticed when I got to middle school is middle school students, they could care less if you are there. It was a shock. You could go the whole day without one kid saying hi to you. In middle school, they value their peer group. You have to get into their peer group. You have to allow them to get comfortable with you. In elementary, the kids come up to you, they want to know you, they want to touch you, they want to hug you, they want to be in your space all the time. But in middle school, it's totally different. So, you can be an elementary counselor, you can be a middle school counselor, and you can be a high school counselor. Now, I have no desire to be a high school counselor because I don't like doing the scheduling. I don't want to do scheduling. I want to work in social skills. I want to work with problems. I want to help children and students with their anger problems or with their emotions, with their sadness, or with their grief. I want to help them with that. I want to run a group. I want to do undercover anti-bullying teams, and I want to be able to do restorative justice and circles and so forth. That's my journey of becoming a counselor, and I want to encourage you. If you want to be a counselor, go for it. Look for a job. Get your PPS credential and become a counselor. It's the best job on the campus. It's the best job in the district. So if you have any questions about counseling, school counseling, restorative justice, undercover anti-bullying teams, anything that you want me to cover in this channel, I will cover for you. This channel is for you. It's not only for college students, it's not only for students, even high school students, teenagers. It's also for counselors, administrators, and parents. I'm also a parent as well. So I'm going to be sharing tidbits and information on how to be a better parent, what to think about when your children go to school, how to talk to them about school, how to talk to your teachers about school, how to talk to the administration about school. I'm going to share stories and the things that I see because I'm on the inside, right, as a counselor, but I'm also a parent. So when I go to school events, I'm on the outside and I can totally just see how it's different. I see things and I'm listening to things because I know what it's like to be on the inside. So if you want to join me on this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Give me a comment below. Give me some questions on what you would like me to cover to help you be better. And most important of all, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. We'll talk to you later.